we need to approach marketing as a constant test. Marketing is testing. Imagine you walk into an examination hall and you're taking a test. Marketing is exactly the same way. A lot of times you never know what's going to come up in the test. And what's happening right now is that so many business owners, and including the ones that we meet on a daily basis, think that marketing needs to be a one-shot, one-kill activity, that you spend a small amount of money one time and suddenly you generate millions and millions of dollars of revenue. And that just simply isn't the case. What needs to happen instead? We need to approach marketing as a constant test. Imagine if you were setting up a shop, or imagine if you were a restaurant and you're putting up your first menu, or maybe you were putting up a branch outlet for one of your fashion stores, and every single thing that you're putting out there is a test. What items on the menu do people like? What layout of the shop do you like? What kind of promotions are you putting out? And what works and what doesn't? This is exactly the same way when you market, whether or not it's online, whether or not it's offline. You see the mediums and the channels always change. There's always something happening with the Google algorithm or the Facebook ad algorithm, or even what's happening in the market. And that is why these changes always mean that as a business owner, you need to keep on your toes and you need to have a mindset, a philosophy where you're constantly putting in money so that you test what's working in the market and then you can move forward. So what does this mean? In the short term, if you're not testing your marketing, in the short term, the first few months may be tiring. It may look like a losing proposition, but that is what is required to get to a stage where you actually understand the market, what they respond to, and then churn out a message, a campaign, a promotion that actually makes you money. Remember, whether you're in the space of motivational speaking like Tony Robbins, this guy put in millions and millions of dollars to test out marketing messages, and he was on the top late night spot for advertising on television for 10 years in a row. Or whether you're a Fortune 500 company in consumer products like P&G or any other of these companies, they spend so much money in testing. And if we look at it from our own business point of view, that's exactly what we need to do right now. Look around in your business. What's that first thing you want to promote? What's the first marketing campaign that we're going to put out? And let's test. Let's get into specifics. What can we expect from a first marketing campaign? And the truth is, for most marketing campaigns, if you broke even, that means if you made as much money as you put money into the whole of the setting up and all of the ad spend, it would be considered a great result. And for a tiny fraction, a tiny proportion, we hit it completely out of the park and you make millions of dollars or hundreds of thousands of dollars. And that has happened before, but that doesn't mean it will be the case for you. So just understand that when you're putting together a marketing campaign, you're involving a lot of moving parts. You're talking about websites, you're talking about graphics, you're talking about copy, you're talking about ads. And the fact is that every component is created from scratch, and for your business, it's a process of targeting and testing and tweaking. And what we want to do is to get to a point where we've implemented everything, we get information from this first test, and then we move forward. Just getting this information at the start is already a win. So a very traditional thought around marketing is like the old agency days in the 1950s, where you have this brilliant guy in a suit smoking a cigar in some penthouse office, and then suddenly he comes out with your brilliant slogan, and then that suddenly makes millions and millions of dollars for you. But today, times have changed, and consumers, how they consume information and what they expect changes as well. So it's really a lot less down to the brilliance of you, your marketing head, or your advertising vendor. In fact, it really boils down to how well we know the market. And how well we know the market is really all down to research and testing. And this is where it all comes back to again. At the end of the day, marketing is going to the market, testing an offer, testing a message, testing a story, and seeing what the response is. It sounds difficult because it is, and nobody promised that this business journey will be easy, but what we do know is that when you consistently go out to the market, not only will you find that marketing message that the market can accept, but you will find more and more ways to serve your customer at a higher level and make even more money as well. The first time you're gonna do marketing, maybe you're looking at creating a website and a campaign, maybe it could be Google ads or Facebook ads. The one thing you should not be expecting is to make a positive ROI immediately. The one thing that you want to expect at the end of the day is the information that you can get out of the market. What do I mean? At the start, you're going to be putting in a lot of money and resources into building a lot of stuff. If you have not done any marketing before, this means that a lot of effort and resources and money will be spent to create the videos, the copy, the graphics that actually go out to promote your business. These are assets that are built from scratch to promote your business. And at the end of the day, at the end of this marketing first campaign, what you want to get is how many impressions or how many clicks or what is the actual cost of a new customer. Because with this information, now you can start doing the math of how much money and how much budget you need to put in, how much margin you actually make from each customer, how long do you keep a customer, what is the lifetime value, and then based on this initial information, you can actually structure long-term marketing where you can actually win with data, with hard facts, not wishy-washy intangible brilliance, but actual data from this first marketing campaign.
Hey there, thanks so much for checking out this video. If you enjoyed it, check out a relevant video here, and don't forget to subscribe to us for more marketing tips, techniques, strategies that are working for us, or just more behind the scenes fun. See ya!